Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. You're probably wondering, where the hell are you, Hamish? And why don't you have a background behind you that looks like you've been kidnapped? Well, I'm not in the studio at the moment. I couldn't be bothered going down there and recording. And by going there and recording, I mean I couldn't be bothered walking downstairs and turning on a proper camera. So we're doing it this way today, and it actually is more appropriate for me to be recording with a webcam on my computer today, because we're going to be doing something that I'm sure everyone is looking forward to. We're going to be looking at some finance investing TikToks. And man, I haven't done this in a little while. I made a couple of videos about finance TikToks a long time ago, and finance was relatively new at the time on TikTok. It has gotten crazy since then. It's not improved. It's probably, I think arguably, very much arguably, has gotten a lot worse. So we're just going to dive into it, take a look at what are some of the top investing and finance related TikToks. And I'm sure you'll get a lot of entertainment out of this video. If you do enjoy today's video, make sure you leave a like on it. Hit subscribe if you want to see more content like this in the future. But with that said, wow, I did that whole intro in one take. Let's jump into some TikToks.
This stock is flying. You should buy it. Buying 10 shares now. Oh no, it's dropping like crazy. Let's sell before we lose money. Hold on, guys. You're letting emotion affect your investing. Who let this boomer in? I may be a boomer, but I know time in the market always beats timing the market.
I don't know, is it just me, or do these TikToks where people wear wigs and just act like every character, they're just a little bit, I don't know, it's just not doing it for me, you know? Like, I mean, don't you have like a friend you can have just act as the teenager here? Like, why do you have to put on a wig? I mean, I guess the investing lesson here about trying to stay in the market and not be impacted by swings of stock prices up and down, and wanting to buy more when it goes up and wanting to get out when it goes down. I guess that is, you know, generally a good philosophy. But I mean, this TikTok started with him saying that he was buying a stock simply because it was flying. So having more time in a stock like that is probably not actually a good idea, because, I mean, if a stock has been going up a lot, then in all likelihood, it's probably not one you want to hold over the long term.
You're a millionaire, right? Tell me the 5 best stocks to buy to get rich. Actually, I'm going to give you 500 stocks you have to buy now. That seems like it'll take a while. Nope, just write it down.
Okay.
VO.
I just don't care. Like, I don't care. Everyone knows now. Like, can we all agree that everyone knows that you can buy an index fund? Like, I don't need to see any more TikToks about buying an index fund and how great it is.
You better do these things in your 20s. Instead of living alone, have your buddies move in. Instead of going to the bar, invite your friends over.
How about instead of going to the bar, just don't drink? Like, instead of going to the bar, buy a full bottle of alcohol and drink it alone at night.
You're a millionaire, right? What are 4 stocks I can buy to get rich? We'll get 4 stocks. I'll give you 4,000. I don't think I have the money for that.
Man, like, is there an original TikTok on this platform?
You should never have money in the bank.
Do I buy gold?
No. You only
gold
buy
is
things
like
that produce cash flow that can't be disrupted.
Like
the real estate I buy. The real estate I buy is indestructible.
What about the
You never have cash in the bank. Is that what he said at the start?
real estate that you buy makes it indestructible?
You should never have money in the bank.
Do I buy gold?
Never have money in the bank? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? You're going to sit there with a straight face and tell me that you have no money in the bank? None. Zero money in the bank. So your real estate just produces cash flow, and where does that cash flow doesn't go into your bank account? It just goes straight into new real estate, baby.
Here is a guide to get started. So why is it the best way? Well, you would have made more money on crypto than anything else in the world if you studied.
Wow. Great investing advice. Look at what has done the best over the past year and buy that. Buy the thing that's gone up the most in the past year. Yeah. that'll take you far in investing.
Studied it. For example, Bitcoin is up 8 million% in 10 years. So
Oh my god. These TikToks are too much. They're too much. This will be good. I'm going to have to mute this because it's I'm going to get copyright striked, but this will be interesting. Let's see what stocks are going to make you rich, or will make him rich. I mean, I guess you could buy the same stock. So what stocks will we all get rich on in 2022? What is everyone's obsession with Tattoo Chef? Tattoo Chef is not a good business. It is not a good business. This is a tiny speculative company in a speculative industry that maybe will do well in the future, but there is very little evidence to suggest that there's any reason why that stock should do well over time. And I bet it probably has an insane valuation as well already. So this company costs you $1.3 billion in market cap if you want to buy the stock. Let's see, what are they doing in revenue? They're doing $200 million in revenue, and they're not profitable. So you're buying an absolutely complete speculative business. They are growing quickly, but they're a tiny business, and a lot of tiny businesses grow very well for a couple of years, and then they die. Okay? And then their stocks die as well. So, no. Snapchat, I mean, I don't really have anything to say on the rest of these. They're all in the same boat, pretty much. So, I mean, look, if you're taking stock advice from a guy who's wearing Crocs and pajama pants, and his name on TikTok is Asset Army, I mean,
If I want to be a millionaire by the time I'm 50, how much do I need to invest every month? If you invest in an S&P 500 index fund and earn an average annual return of 10%, you'll need to start investing $360 per month today. What if I waited to start until I'm 25? $750 per month. What about 30? $1,400 per month. Yikes! Sounds like I need to start investing today. Embarrassing question, but where can I start investing? You can invest.
Okay. Every one of these TikToks harps on about getting to become a millionaire, and I think maybe this is just because millionaire is this nice round number, but to put this in perspective, if by the time you're 60, based on, 3% inflation, for example, having $1 million is the equivalent of having like $300,000 to $400,000 now. Maybe even less, maybe $250,000 to $300,000 now. So, targeting $1 million, I know it sounds like a nice number, but that's nowhere near enough to retire. And it's not really a number that you should be aiming for. You should be aiming for a lot more. It would be the equivalent if you were trying to retire today on $250,000 to $300,000, if that was your target. That's just clearly not enough at least where I live, that's definitely not enough in Australia. And certainly not enough in Melbourne and Sydney.
If you're only going to invest $100 into a cryptocurrency, it's better to not invest it at all. Honestly, that statement is true as f***. $100 in this space is nothing. I pay Ethereum gas fees more than that. If you want my advice, I'd say take that 100 and get some fucking gas in your tank and get a job. Listen, I'm not saying that
Oh, the irony. The irony of a kid on TikTok with the handle, the blockchain boy, telling somebody to go get a job. You just can't make this stuff up. You just can't make this stuff up. Again, sure, yeah, it's only $50 a month to get to a millionaire by 65, but getting to a millionaire by 65 is no achievement. That's not something you should be aiming for. Minimum 4 million you should be aiming for if you want to have a comfortable retirement. That's based on 30% inflation. We're at 7% inflation right now, so who knows how long that's going to go for and how much that's going to eat out of your retirement, savings at the end, entire retirement fund. So, don't look. These videos are horrible. I guess the idea of this video is to say, even if you only have a small amount of money, that you can get started investing. And I guess, that is good advice. But you should try and be thinking about investing a lot more than $50 a month. Because most people can, I think, invest more than $50 per month. And if they can't do it right now, then there are ways that you can improve your income, reduce your expenditure, and think more critically, I think, about how you're going to make it to retirement and how much you need.
It's for my people around. So what's the next big thing that y'all think
the next big joint?
Yeah. We got this conversation off the camera too. If you don't, I'm just joining for the people.
So we got a show called Market Mondays where we talk about stocks a lot. So we talk about TSM.
Yeah.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah, so it's a semiconductor. We kind of talked about that yesterday, right? Everybody has electronics, but everybody doesn't realize that there's chips inside those electronic devices that you have, right? So your phone.
Dude, that is the level of in-depth analysis that you need in order to invest in a business. Did you realize that electronic devices actually have chips in them? And then I just realized this company called TSM makes these chips.
Your computer, your iPad, even these microphones have chips.
Right.
Like, and people love gaming, so you brought up EA, so you know games, right? They have PlayStation 5 and Sony. Not Sony, Xbox. They have chips inside of it. So the company that makes those chips is something that we've invested in because we know that technology is always going to advance as long as I have chips in it. So TSM is the world leader in that. They make 50% of it.
Hey, you know, I just dropped an investment in MCD, McDonald's, and you know, what I realized, and I don't think a lot of people realize, is every single human on this planet eats 3 to 4 times a day, and that's a lot of food. And McDonald's is the leading restaurant for producing food for people and selling it to people. So, you know, that's where the big money is going to be over the next 10 years. Clearly, my in-depth analysis will not fail me. Like, how can people listen to this and think that this is enough? Like, that is, you know, like, I don't know. I don't even know what to say, really. It is not enough to invest in a space that has growing demand. There are a lot of industries where the amount of revenue available to companies is going up year by year, some at a higher rate, some at a slower rate. There's a lot of industries where that's the case. And in those industries, there are leaders. And over time, those leaders come and go, right? You need to identify which businesses are going to produce what amount of cash flow over time. It's not just enough to look at a growing industry and to invest in a business in that industry. You need to consider, does the business have deep competitive advantages? Is it one that you understand, that you can project forward? Is it a business that has a compelling management team? And then, of course, over all of that, you need to look at what price you're paying for that business, because it doesn't matter how much that business grows, how much the industry grows. It really doesn't matter if you overpay for the business. Your success of the investment, the success of the investment is entirely based on the relationship between the price you paid and the amount of cash flow that business actually produces.
It's semiconductors in the world. And so if we know that, then it sounds like a sound investment. Disney is something also that we invested in. And obviously Apple.
Oh my God, I didn't even let it finish to get to the last bit. If we know that semiconductors, there's a growing demand for semiconductors, then sounds like a good investment to me. That's pretty good. That's probably the best one I've seen so far. That's pretty good.
How much passive income are you making right now every month when you're washing the dry machine right now? And how much more are you going to make in the new set that we're putting in our new building?
I'm making $750 right now, and I'm about to make another 1,000.
So if Hudson stay on this path, he's going to be a millionaire soon, and he's going to have plenty of positive cash to buy whatever he want to buy. How much?
Dude, something irks me about this person using his child as a prop on his TikTok. Can you not? Okay, that's enough. I've tortured myself enough, I think, over the past, I don't even know how long I've been recording this video for. But I hope you guys got some value. I mean, there's not much value in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed laughing at and cringing at and kind of feeling sad about the world after watching some finance and investing TikToks. If you want to see more videos like this, I don't know if people enjoy these videos. I kind of enjoy making them because it's just kind of hilarious to like laugh at how stupid some TikToks are in this space. But if you do enjoy these videos, make sure you let me know down in the comment section below and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video. That's a good way to show me, and it actually helps me out a ton if you just hit that like button. Yeah, we'll be back next week with more content. So have a nice week. Delete TikTok. I'm going to delete TikTok after this. So you should probably do it too. save yourself the pain. But have a nice day. Have a nice week, day. Which one are you going to say, Hamish? Which one is it? Have a nice week. See you later, guys.